alkene HBr or HX addition. In this case, we had X is Cl, Br, or iodine, and could be any of these, and we know it goes through Markovnikov's rule, right? You go through the best carbocation and halogen adds into the best carbocation. So that's based on the Markovnikov's rule. But now we're going to face a different question. When you have something like 1,3-butadiene, there's 2 double bonds, and there is a possibility of addition onto the first double bond to the second double bond. In this case, there is no difference, but you can have 1, 2 or 1, 4. So let's look at here. So the 1, 2, 3, 4, and you could add H to the first position and the Br goes to second, or you can add Br to the fourth position. So this is called the 1, 2 addition or 1, 4 addition, and also it can be explained using kinetic and thermodynamics. So let's say what happened here after the first step, because it's symmetric, either side is going to grab the proton first. As a result, we're going to make the carbocation. Now, just typically what we did in the previous lessons, we had the Br minus octet complete. It's a little bit sluggish, waiting there, and then it will be attacking to the carbocation. So in this case, you have to think the p orbital is empty. You can attack from the top or the bottom. So in this case, you will end up with the 2 enantiomers, right? The 2 enantiomers, because you have the chance of attacking 50% top, 50% bottom. So therefore, you will have a racemic mixture in this case. So in order to understand that, we have to see where the bromine is here, right? But we have to look the hydrogen on the original pi bond here. So this hydrogen here, that basically pushed up or down depending on the bromine coming from top or the bottom. So you will get 1-to-1 mixture that is racemic. So that's a possibility, one possibility. So that's also, we can call it's a 1-2 product, because hydrogen got to the first position and the bromine got to the second position. So that's not the end of it. So you get the yellow arrow. So it's allelic. So the pi bond moves and you will get a different resonance structure. So it should look like that. The plus goes to the terminal point and the double bond moves to the center, the middle, and the hydrogen stay where it was, right? Now, this is a resonance structure. You need to have time to move that way and enough thermal energy and time needed for that. And then if that happens, the Br minus will attack there onto the carbocation currently, which is in the terminal or the fourth position, right? So that would be a 1,4 addition. So this bromine goes in. Now look at the hydrogens here on the double bond. There's 2 hydrogens. So there's no preference. So the bromine just goes there because it's not stereospecific. It's not chiral center. So hydrogen in the first carbon, bromine in the fourth carbon. So it's a 1,4 addition. So like I said, it needs time, it needs heat to move the double bond according to the resonance structure. So this product is achiral, but also still, if it is cis trans, it is still there though, right? Because there is a double bond. So we can understand this on these 2 terms, the thermo and the kinetic. If you graph energy versus the coordinates, what's the bond angles and so on. So we start with the same reactant and it goes through the first, making the carbocation and higher activation energy. And you have a carbocation be formed, and then the carbocation goes through 2 different paths, right? The first one simply went to the product product B actually, first one we drew. And then, so the product B would be a little bit higher in energy. It's a little bit not stable because it's a terminal alkene. Look at the product A, 1,4 addition is the alkene is very stable. It's in the middle. So therefore, that's the most stable thermodynamic product.